Welcome back to part 2 of the sequence of the M1 line. I'm sorry that almost all of my videos are cut into parts, but they take a long time to record and edit. Instagram plug time. I have an Instagram, flippin999_. Sometimes I put spoilers for upcoming videos. Check it out. Let's start off here in Świętokrzyska. Wait, we already talked about the station in the previous episode, but I'm still not done with the station. This is one of 5 stations in the entire metro system to have a 12-meter platform. The other ones are Rondo ONZ, Świętokrzyska, the M2 platform, Ratusz Arsenał, and Dworzec Gdański. This is the only metro station where you can transfer on to another metro line. I forgot to tell you in the previous episode, but every metro station has a secret code name. Świętokrzyska has A14. Also, this is the last station to have this type of entrance. The other stations with this type of entrance are Pole Mokotowskie, Politechnika, and Centrum. Not many people know about this, but this station, for a brief amount of time, was called Świętokrzyska Pasta. Ha! Pasta. The name came from the PAST building, short for Polskiej Akcyjnej Spółki Telefonicznej. People added the A at the end because past just doesn't sound right. This is Ratusz Arsenał. Forgot about that part. That's the first secret of the station. This station was originally called Ratusz. Ratusz is the Warsaw City Hall, but there are many Ratushes in Warsaw because Ratusz can mean City Hall or District Office. The Ursynów District Office made a cameo in the last episode, and that was far away from this station. So, to make the metro less confusing, they added Arsenał, named after Operation Arsenal that took place here. The name was changed on the 29th of December 2006, but the next station announcement was changed on the 12th of January 2007.
Następna stacja Ratusz. Następna stacja Ratusz Arsenał.
The next station, Dworzec Gdański, is 1,534 meters away from here. That's the biggest distance between stations on the metro. Also, you can call this place either the Warsaw City Hall or Bank Square. Weird, but I still had to mention it. You saw we were going to Dworzec Gdański? They forgot to build another metro station, Muranów. Just like Plac Konstytucji, they didn't build the station to save on money. It was supposed to be 600 meters away from Ratusz Arsenał. Now I understand why this station wasn't built. 800 meters, you can walk that in like 8 minutes. Or take a tram. This station might be built in 2026, which is in 2 years. Finally found a place with not a lot of wind. Dworzec Gdański, a station opened on the 20th of December 2003. One of 39 stations to have a Veturillo station. That's a public bike sharing system if you're wondering. This is the only station on the M1 line where you can transfer onto a local train or a long distance train. No, I'm not counting Centrum. But why is Dworzec Gdański a transfer station but Centrum isn't? Let's compare the transfer in Centrum and Dworzec Gdański, just like in the other episode. yeah, Dworzec Gdański's transfer is way faster than Centrum's transfer. This nice transfer between Dworzec Gdański, the metro station, and Warszawa Gdańska, the train station, was built 5 years after the metro station opened. But the transfer didn't open after it was built. Due to technical issues, it was opened in 2011, so 8 years after the station opened. The station might be bland, but I still really like it. Like, the connectivity is amazing. This this train station has trains to Gdańsk, Kraków, and like 100 other cities. You might have noticed on the platform that the third rail isn't orange, it's yellow. This station is technically in the district of Śródmieście, but it's at the very edge of it. This is objectively the most beautiful station in Warsaw. Plac Wilsona, named after Thomas Woodrow Wilson, the 28th President of the USA. This station opened on the 8th of April 2005 at exactly 5:08 a.m., the most boring time. Couldn't they have picked a cooler time like 4:27 a.m.? This station is pretty shallow, around 9 meters underground. I'm directly above the station platform right now, so if I jump too hard, I might make a hole and fall down into the platform. This station was originally meant to be called Plac Komuny Paryskiej. Oh, did I forget to mention? We are now in the district of Żoliborz. This is the first station to open in the district of Żoliborz. Another retro train again? On the outside, this train is quiet, but on the inside, it is really, really loud. The platform width and length is normal, 120 meters long and 11 meters wide. There are 2 side tracks, currently unused, but when this station was a terminus station, it was used to switch directions. The side tracks are right behind me, but you can only see them when you're on the train.
Następna stacja Marymont.
Back then there were 4 side tracks, but when Marymont opened, the 2 outer side tracks turned into the M1 line. I'm gonna tell you the biggest secret of the M1 line that everyone's decided to forget about. Wait, this secret doesn't really fit with this station, so let's go to Marymont. Marymont, the last station in this episode to have an island platform. Anyways, the secret is there was a shuttle train between Marymont and Plac Wilsona. So technically there were 2 metro lines during this time. One was the M1 line and the other one was the shuttle train. This station opened on the 29th of December 2006, but they didn't build the side tracks, either because they didn't have enough money or they just didn't feel like it. During peak times, the M1 line has trains every 3 minutes, so they needed at least 1 side track. This station couldn't keep up with the M1 line's frequency, so they made a shuttle train from Plac Wilsona to Marymont with a lower frequency, which drove every 15 minutes. Then in January 2007, they increased it to every 9 minutes. After March 2008, every M1 train went to Marymont and switched directions at the fully built but unfinished station Słodowiec. I skipped Słodowiec because I just can't stand it. Look at the walls, they are so ugly. Stare Bielany, a station opened on the 25th of October 2008 at 4:20 p.m. It didn't open alone, it opened with Wawrzyszew and Młociny. The part of the M1 line between Słodowiec and Młociny were built using the cut and cover method, the same method used in Arsenał. This is the shallowest station in the entire metro system. It's 7.3 meters underground. But so is Słodowiec, Wawrzyszew and Młociny. This station has a really nice wooden pattern on the wall, and some benches which are also made out of wood. This station has 2 edge platforms instead of 1 island platform for reasons I still do not know. Centrum has a reason to have 2 edge platforms, the massive amounts of people that use the station. But no one uses Stare Bielany. The edge platforms are too narrow for my liking, but at least they're not as narrow as in Piazza Romana. If you don't know what Piazza Romana is, it's a metro station in Romanian's capital, Bucharest. This is Wawrzyszew. The only reason why I stopped here is because how boring it is. There is literally nothing to talk about here. It's just bland. It's crazy how normal this station is. The only thing I could find that is remotely interesting about this station is that this bench was stolen from Plac Wilsona. Because these stations are so shallow, there are barely any steps to the surface. Watch this. This station entrance is one of my favorites though. Finally, a station worth talking about. This is Młociny. The station Młociny. The reason I had to clarify is because the station is named after the neighborhood Młociny. But just because it's named after a neighborhood doesn't mean it's in that neighborhood. This station is in the neighborhood Huta. Huta means steel production facility, so there will be many places named Hutan. Look at this list on Wikipedia. That's not the end of it. There's a lot of Stara Hutas and Nova Hutas. Also, Huta doesn't sound really nice, so instead of calling the station Huta, they called it Młociny, named after the neighborhood not too far away from here. Actually, this station is supposed to be called Młociny Huta, so it's not too misleading, but Młociny sounds way better. Thanks to this station, there is a mall called the Młociny Mall, even though it's not in Młociny. It's next to the station Młociny. There are also 4 park and ride parkings here. Why do we need 4? Almost 1,000 parking spots for cars and like 200 for bikes. Why so many? This station made the slums an actually chill place. I mean, look at this tram station and bus station. It looks like the center of Warsaw over here. This is a massive transport hub. All this hub needs is a train station. I unfortunately, or fortunately, don't live near this station, so I never come here unless I want to record the video for YouTube, which is what I'm doing right now. Time to see the platform itself. If you haven't noticed in Kabate, there are metro police here. Their job is before the train goes to the sidetrack, they inspect the train to see if there's anyone sleeping or if there's someone's luggage on the train. And if there is, evacuate the entirety of Warsaw because that might be a bomb. It never is. The 120 meter... What? Bro, the retro train made another cameo. This is the 3rd one today. The side tracks are 295 meters long. I measured. If the 120 meter platform can fit an entire train, why do the side tracks have to be 295 meters long each? The side tracks are used as a mini depot for trains at night. The reason why not all M1 trains go back to the depot in Kabate is so that trains can quickly start and head off to Kabate. Well, that about does it for the M1 line. This is the terminus station after all. I'm not gonna make a long outro like in the last episode. I'm gonna make a really quick outro. If you like this video, feel free to check out my other videos. For now, goodbye.